We're doing some government robot. You can assume what this is about.
This next song is the first song I ever wrote with Terry. It makes me very happy that I wrote this song with Terry, because if I had just written it myself, it would only just be this riff. It took so fucking long to find out who I am. The road ranks for a song. I'll play it all again. I am the second son, and I'm not the only one. You rise out of the shit and stand up in the sun. This life's too fucking short. It grabs you by the hand and push you to the floor. And I'm so unprepared, so I lead a dance floor. I smoke my cigarettes, I'm wishing for the fall, and I know it. Oh, she never freezes, take the patience of a saint, and all that is between us, nothing's ever changed, and when they all wake up, everything is gone. I'll be too goddamn tired to get up and carry on. Cause life's too fucking short. It grabs you by the hand and pushes you to the floor. And I'm so unprepared, so I need a dance floor. I smoke my cigarettes, I'm wishing for the fall. And I know So I lean against the wall and I smoke my cigarettes. I'm bracing for the fall. I've got no regrets.
Peter, take me to church. the big blue ocean. Well, it ain't nobody business. Nobody business what I do. And if I leave my wife just because I want a new life. I ain't nobody business. Nobody business what I do. Oh no. Oh no. If I go to church, we're going home now. Oh, this Sunday, then Monday, baby, I want a cabaret. It ain't nobody's business. Huh? Nobody's business what I do.
This next song is called The Lowest Score. And it's a sad song, so we made it faster. Okay?
I'm gonna come.
Suicide, well, I should have tried and no one's seen it coming. And if you died, well, it feels like that no one here would miss me. Witness sickness comes to lay me to rest, but I don't wanna live no more. The best has been just coming out of bed, and I fail with the lowest score. I fail with the lowest score. I fail with the lowest score. At least we tried, but it had to die and no one seen it coming. The little lies that we tell ourselves now, poisoning the well. When this sickness comes to lay me to rest, and I don't wanna live no more. The best is we're just getting out of bed, and I fell with the lowest
All right, here we go. This next song's called Having a Good Time.
What we're doing.
Check, check. Welcome, welcome. My mic was on mute. How's it going, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. We got on my side here is the local legends tonight. If you guys are just tuning in for the first time, I'll give you a little bit of a rundown about the Basement Frequency. My name's Dale, and the Basement Frequency is basically just an all-out music channel dedicated to enriching all our lives, supporting the music scene, and bringing up local musicians, bands, and artists, all genres. We do a live stream here called Local Legends Live every week, every Wednesday at 8 p.m., so make sure to tune in every week. This week, we got on my side here, so without further ado, I'll let them take over the mics and give you guys a show.
What's up, everybody? We're on my side. This is a song called Amputation. Ready the boats on, never freezing night. Amputation certain from frostbite. Amputation. Sudden violent sweeps. Racist beliefs. Left to die. Left to freeze. Ready the bone saw. Another freezing night. Amputation certain from frostbite. Amputation. Sleep and feed. Basic necessities. destruction, building walls. War to life in the streets like me. Yeah, we better to avoid our need. Every day back to stay alive. Oh no, we can't survive. Millions of people, yet we feel so alone. Thousands of buildings, yet some have no home. Billions of dollars off the backs that bleed. Wishing for more when they sleep and feed. Sleep and feed. Human connection, all we can modify. Rejuvenation, no longer arise. War to live, soul to life. Killing our passions, now our minds. Turning our bodies into machines. Are we not human beings? Millions of people, yet we feel so alone. Thousands of buildings, yet some have the home. Billions of dollars off the backs that bleed. Wishing for more than to sleep and feed. Sleep and feed. Everybody, you're just tuning in, we're on my side. Millions of people, yet we feel so alone. Thousands of buildings, yet some have the home. Billions of dollars off the backs that need. Wishing for more than to sleep and feed. Once again, we are on my side. When the one beside us dies, another steps in to work the line.
Snares of inequity.
We provide the essential supply for the purpose of better life.
Snares of inequity.
We don't need you, you need us. And not us for every need, but this work is on the need.
Snares of inequity.
Every day risk injury, for life lived in penury.
Snares of inequity.
We don't need you, you need us. Thanks, everybody.
Can somebody give me a high?
So, if you like what you're hearing, we are playing at Black Bar on June 6th, also known as next Saturday. We're playing with Cletus, Fifi, and Spotless Mind. It's an early show, early all ages show. So be there 6 p.m. There's tickets available online at Show Pass, but you can also just pay at the door. Really looking forward to it. Hope to see you there. If you know us, great. Be great to see you again. We've never met you before. Come on down. Be great to meet you. Like I said, it's an all-ages show. Dee and I were lucky to grow up playing all-ages shows, going to all-ages shows, and there were a lot of people who really looked out for us. Unfortunately, all-ages shows, though, can be a night where some terrible things happen, and that has no place in this community. This is a song about that. It's called Most of All. I put my faith in you, but you were camouflaged like faith often is. It was misplaced and flawed. The lies, the deception, the hidden abuse. I put my trust, I put my faith in you. I always heard about your special sheep. When I heard it was you, almost couldn't believe. But we know the stats, survivors tell the truth. Now our voice we podcast of our youth. We welcome and applaud your downfall. Survivors matter most of all. Always felt the punch with some sacred gift. Passed on down as a means to uplift. Defeated outcasts and the dispossessed. How can we be to love like the rest? We welcome and applaud your downfall. Survivors matter most of all. We welcome and applaud your downfall. Survivors matter most of all. 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 And we are the Only Link. Thanks, everybody. Back to TBF for another great show. Welcome back. Thank you, food is awesome.
Thanks for being here.
This is what the young folks do, right? I see this on the TikTok. I go on TikTok like once a month to be like, hi, we're a band, we have a show. You enjoy concerts that aren't $300? Come to Black Bar, June 6th, $15 in advance. And I'm on TikTok and there's all these people, they're like, hey, oh yeah, thanks. Milk Dud 42. That's awesome. I'm like, who are these people?
Also, the last 3 songs that we played were all off our new album called Born and Buried.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's on Bandcamp. You can also find it on some streaming services. So if you liked those 3 songs.
Yeah, actually,
song
it
too,
ties into the next song, I think. Next song is Anymore, right? Yeah. So the overall feeling of Born and Buried, our new album available on Bandcamp, is that it really sucks to live in Alberta sometimes, and it can hurt your heart, especially if you're like us, a queer person, or someone who's grown up with a lot of empathy. It can really, really suck, and it can really, really erode your sense of self and even just your mental health. So the album is for all the people who are born in Alberta and will be buried in Alberta. This is a song called Anymore. It's for anyone who feels like that it's hypocritical to be told they're loved when clearly actions indicate otherwise. submission. Rights eroded. New legislation. You can't say you love us anymore. You can't say you love us anymore. You can't say you love us anymore. Love shouldn't have to feel like pain.
This next one's called Young Soul, and it goes out to all the young people in Alberta today.
Thanks, everybody. Hey, D, where is our next show?
Our next show is June 6th, Black Bar, which is on White Ave, playing with our pals in Cletus, Fifi, and Spotless Mind. It's all ages, and doors at 6 p.m.
6 p.m., that's right. Be there early, no punk time. We're a punk band, but we definitely don't do punk time. Ask any venue in town.
We like to be in bed by 11.
Or 10. I can PVR the news at 11. I don't need to stay up till 11.
I don't know about you guys, but getting a full night's sleep to me is pretty punk rock.
Absolutely. Taking care of yourself, being of sound mind and body to contribute to the world? Absolutely. You know, contribute to the world, whatever. That has, you know, monetary, capitalistic connotations. Be well rested, feel good about yourself so you can be good to other people. That's also important.
And smoke weed every day.
If you want.
Next song goes out to aggressive hardcore guys circa 2012. That's called White Male Rage.
Except E-Town Beatdown. Before the stream, we were talking about how sweet E-Town Beatdown.
E-Town Beatdown is awesome. Please play a show.
You know, if you played a show with E-Town Beatdown, this might be about you, but if you're E-Town Beatdown,
Not about you.
don't worry, don't worry. We agree. The system isn't broken, it was built this way. Oh,
Throw away white male rage!
oh,
Throw away white male rage! Let's get together and punch each other. Sing songs about how we're all brothers. That's right, it's all white dudes here. So keep living with the few queers. Everyone roll inside the pub. Join might as well. Sing your songs. Do your push-ups and clean your room. But don't mind when it gets over you. Throw away white male rage! Throw away white male rage! Stick kicks for police punches. Violence for tax cuts, don't you love it? Breakdowns for private health care, but not abortion or child care. You're so quiet about politics. Why do I feel this hollowness? Everybody better dance right or you'll be eating your fist tonight. Throw away white male rage! Throw away white male rage!
oh.
Throw away white male rage! Throw away white male rage! Throw away white male rage! Throw away white male rage!
Thanks, y'all. This is actually nice. There aren't people staring at. Play the next song! That's pretty chill.
That song's making me want to white male rage.
That's kind of what it's, about.
Don't get us wrong, we do like to throw down sometimes.
You spend a lot of time in the hardcore scene. You're talking about going to all ages shows. You went to like some serious, like, let's mosh all ages shows.
Throwback to Avenue Theater days, if anybody in the chat has been to a show there.
Yeah, and see, meanwhile, I was at the like folky, let's go find vegan food in the dumpster. Yeah, I never punched anyone. They just show. I regret it.
I got punched. I never threw any
Yeah.
punches.
So you win some, you lose some.
Yeah. I went to a Unicron show once. If anybody's familiar with Spirit Box, the vocalist from that band was in Unicron first, and they came to a tiny church in St. Albert. And someone just like wound up and like, ooh, punched me right in the face.
And it was a good time.
It was fucking awesome. But I did have a bloody lip after.
Anyways, it's the song called Distractions. My friends, this guy got so many Yeah, we cheer when the others score. To the electoral white man band. Now the Steve Reflection Band. Talking just to everything. Walking up to the pleasant tree. shit going on. All popular like fucking bomb. Giving distractions, can't do the action, not on the action. I told system, giving distractions, can't do the action, not on the action. I told system, these distractions, give me back my brain. 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 Thanks, y'all. All right, we got one more song left. Once again, we're on my side. We're playing at Black Bar next Saturday, June 6th. All ages. Tickets are on Show Pass or at the door.
I'm gonna come.
You're going to be there? Fantastic. I meant to bring you a CD, but I forgot, so come claim your free CD. Magical voice on the airways. Yeah, we've been a band since 2019. This is one of the first songs we wrote. It's called For Adriana LaGrange. Thanks, everybody. We've been on my side.
Woo! Woo! Incredible punk set, guys. Awesome, awesome. Nice and fast in the funk passion. In the punk fashion. Funk passion. Punk fashion, funk passion. Anyway, guys, stick around. We'll give these guys an interview in about 10 minutes here. If you guys got any questions, make sure to shoot them on the comments. We'll get to them here. Stick around. Don't go anywhere.
Thank you.
to some rich folks that you know. Well, I hope you won't see me in a ragged company, 'cause you know I could never be alone. Take me down, little Susie, take me down. I know you think you're the queen of the underground. You can send me 10 flowers in the morning. Send me 10 flowers by the mail. Send me 10 flowers to my wedding. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. Now when you're sitting back in a rose pink Cadillac, making bets out of Kentucky Derby Day, well, I'll be in my basement room with a needle and a spoon. Another girl to take my pain away. Take me down, little Susie, won't you take me down? I know you think you're the queen of the underground. You can send me 10 flowers every morning. Send me 10 flowers by the mail. Send me 10 flowers to my wedding. And now don't forget to put roses on your grave. Take me down, little Susie, won't you take me down? I know you think you're the queen of the underground. You can send me 10 flowers every morning. Send me 10 flowers by the U.S. mail. Send me 10 flowers to my wedding. And I won't forget to put roses on your grave. No, I won't forget to put roses on your grave. Or your salad. We can leave the Christmas lights up till January. This is our place we made through. The gasoline haze, mysterious way about you.
Hey, we're back here with On My Side, the local legends of the night. You guys just split the room in half with your set that managed to be furious, joyful, pissed off, hopeful, all at once somehow. Fresh off releasing their new album, Born and Buried, that you guys can find on Bandcamp. These guys are the local legends for the stage. Let's talk newest punks in the family here.
Thanks for having us. Yeah, we're glad to be here.
Yeah, that was a wicked set, by the way. Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. I guess let's jump into the obvious question. How long have you guys been jamming together?
Well, actually, a funny bit of trivia. Dee and I auditioned to be in a band with Dee to play drums. I didn't get the job. I don't know why. That's okay.
I don't know
We'll
why
talk
either.
later. But I didn't get the gig, but Dee and I became friends. And then we were in the grocery store checkout line. And
Like
I saw
years
them.
later, I think.
Yeah, not even maybe 2 years later.
Yeah.
And I saw you and I was like, "Hey, how you doing? How's the band going?" And you were like, I'm thinking I want to branch out and play something different." I was like, "Perfect. I'm looking to start a youth crew hardcore band." And so we jammed a couple times, but we couldn't find a drummer. And then things just kind of went cold for a couple years. Then we reconnected. We found Quentin, our drummer, and that was the summer of 2019.
Yeah.
So that's, I think, officially On My Side. The named project has been going since then.
Awesome. Awesome. Hey, Daniel, can you do us a favor and bring the comments up? Thank you. So, you guys is set. There's a lot of emotion tied into that, obviously. Where do you draw all that emotional creativity? And it seems like, is there something you guys are trying to get out of your system, or how do you tap into that emotion in your set?
Well, I think Bert writes a lot of the lyrics because he's very eloquent. But I think both of us have very similar views. Just that you have to be angry a little bit to live in this world. And there's just so much stuff that's going on that's quite disheartening, and hurts a lot of different groups. And I think On My Side's kind of our way of being like, hey, we're here too. We feel the same as you. And, it's almost more for the people who already feel the way that we feel, because they can hear it and know that they're not necessarily alone in feeling the way that they feel, I think.
Yeah, we're not going to put an end to Bill 25 or Bill 28 through a song anymore, but the people who think Bill 25 and Bill 28 suck are going to hear that song and be like, me too. I feel a little bit less alone right now.
Why don't you share for us what Bill 25 and 28 are all about?
Bill 25 is an act that is removing wokeism from Alberta's classrooms, and Bill 28 is an omnibus bill under the Department of Municipal Affairs there's lots of pieces to it, but the piece that may affect Albertans the most directly is it is eventually aiming to restrict access to certain books within public libraries.
So the book ban.
Yes.
In short, it's not a book ban, though. It's just moving books behind the counter.
Are you
Okay.
being sarcastic? A little
That's
bit?
their verbiage.
Yeah.
Okay. So, is there any other activism you guys like to speak out about, and I guess tie your band image to? Is that kind of what you guys are about? So a little bit more political, or are you guys just kind of
Yeah.
there
No,
for
we're
the
super
emotion?
chill. We just like to chill, drink beer, watch hockey. I do like to watch hockey. I don't drink beer, but I really do like to watch hockey. I feel like we sort of walk that line, right?
Yeah.
We're chill people. Talk to us about the best coffee shops. Talk to us about the best records. But if you want us to discuss the omnibus bill known as Bill 28 that recently passed in the Alberta legislature, sure, let's have a nice academic discussion about that as well.
Yeah.
But if you want to talk professional wrestling too, I'm looking at you, chat. Does anyone want to talk about professional wrestling?
Daniel, where's that chat?
Yeah, I think just to build on that, we do care a lot about harm reduction as well. So ensuring that houseless folks in our communities are getting resources. And we have donated a fair bit of money to that. We actually, in the early days of our band, we put out a covers record called Covers for Community that was all the money went to Take Away Win, right? Which was a sort of a protest slash harm reduction camp that had sort of happened in just kind of outside of downtown Edmonton. And so we recorded a bunch of covers that we really liked that was kind of a range of stuff. Like there was like an SNFU cover. We did like a Buffy St. Marie song. We did some Against Me. So a bunch of different stuff. But we donated all the money from that for harm reduction.
That's awesome. Where can people find this online?
No, because we didn't file any of the copyright paperwork.
So
if you can find a physical copy, right on. If
Yeah.
not, too bad.
They might exist on a hard drive somewhere. Maybe, I'm not sure.
They do exist on a hard drive.
Yeah.
But, well, no, you told Laura Jane Grace that we put
I
it out.
did,
And Laura
yeah.
Jane Grace was cool with it.
Yeah.
But that's Laura Jane Grace. Like,
Yeah, she's pretty chill.
I feel like Arctic Monkeys might come after us.
They might not. They seem like they're probably like behind the burner. They might be cool guys.
I had no idea. I know
I
nothing
don't know
about
anything
Arctic
about
Monkeys.
Them, so
Are they from New York?
I don't even know, man. Does
Okay.
anyone in chat know where the Arctic Monkeys are from?
I think they're like part of that New York scene, but I know nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I totally missed it.
I
Like,
know that people really like that song that's like now 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 now.
Oh, is that Arctic Monkeys?
That's yeah. I know that one. What's the name of that one?
I don't know.
Do you wanna know? I don't know. I don't know what the name of the song is. That's my really off. This is why I shout.
All right, help us out, chat. I think we finally got the chat back up now. We couldn't see anything if you guys were chatting earlier, but we're here now. You guys are here now with us too. Awesome. So you guys, the new album you guys just dropped in April, Born and Buried, on Bandcamp. Everyone can find it if they're into your music there, and yeah, if they want to check it out. Now that you guys played some of those songs live, what tracks do you think hit the crowd hardest when you guys are playing live, and which ones hit you guys the hardest?
I have no idea. I'm just trying to survive up there.
All of them. So you're just taking a
Yeah.
beat down.
I think Amputations is one that I really love playing that I think people get really wound up about, just like in terms of visually what I could see people doing. And I think that's because it's really fast and it's very aggressive. Yeah, and it has a very catchy chorus. I think that's probably that'd be my top one for best live song to play live off of the record for sure.
Anything stands out to you, Bert?
No, like I say, I'm just trying not to die up there, so I have no idea what people are reacting to or not. I'm just, I'm worried my heart's going to explode.
Yeah, poor
Nice.
Bert.
That
Doing all the drumming and singing.
that means you're doing it right. Punk drumming. Yeah.
I suppose. Or wrong,
Awesome. So you guys kind of have a sound that's a little bit of your cool uncle's record collection energy, but the lyrics are more like your uncool uncle and what he complains about at family Thanksgiving. Who are the bands that kind of shaped and inspired your sounds, and who are the bands you're proudly pissing off here?
Well, yeah, that's a great question. Who are the bands, Bert, that we take our sound from? I always say Dead Kennedys and DOA.
Yep.
This is very much like in the political field of like what they write about, what they're talking about. I don't know. I was listening to like some Minor Threat though the other day, and I was like, there's a little bit of like Minor Threat DNA in on my side. Yeah. What about you, Bert?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like those bands you said, 80s hardcore, a little bit of Black Flag. Like the intro to Snares, the verse of Snares is almost a direct bite of Rise Above. The way it was written, it was pretty much a direct bite of Rise Above by Black Flag, because I was playing that solo for a while. But then, yeah, like it's all Black Flag, DOA, Dead Kennedys, 80s hardcore, some newer stuff like we were talking about earlier. I'm a huge fan of modern hardcore. So, of course, like I'll throw in a breakdown or a halftime thing. So,
Yeah. Yeah, there's also a few songs that are sort of hearken to like a little bit SNFU. Like, there's one song that we don't play live on our new record called A Different Story that like the bass line just gives me like super hard SNFU vibes.
You wrote that.
I did write that.
Yeah.
It was by accident, but then I was like, as I was writing it, I was like, oh, like SNFU. That's
Mhm.
awesome.
So all the best songs happen by accident.
Yeah. What bands are we pissing off? Good question.
I don't know if we piss off any bands. I feel like
Yeah.
generally, like musicians are pretty chill, forward-thinking, kind people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, and yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Like-
feel the people we might piss off, like they're not in our spaces. They're not aware of us. Like they're off in their own world. We're in
Yeah.
ours. Like I said earlier, like we're not really trying to be antagonistic. We're trying to reach out into the void and find the other people and say like, hey, you feel this way? Come here.
It does feel like you guys got a very like in your face sound, obviously. So I guess my question with that is, whose face are you trying to get in, and what are you trying to tell them exactly?
Well, like I said, yeah, well, I don't know if we're really even trying to get out there and piss people off. It's more just the people who are upset about other things happening in the world. They can find connection and a sense that they're not alone coming to our shows and listening to our music.
Yeah. It's just that we like angry music, and so
Yeah.
I think if we both were like, oh my God, we totally love like folk music, like Bob Dylan, we would do the same political stuff, but like
Yeah.
with a acoustic guitar and a
And then you might
tambourine.
just be like super angry people in real
Yeah.
life. Just
Yeah.
you know how
Yeah,
your
just like
music's
Bob
just so
Dylan.
music's just so angry, and it's just juxtaposed by you guys' personalities there. But
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I guess that's how it goes for a lot of stuff too. Some of the death metal
Totally.
bands.
Yeah, a lot of those
and,
guys are like super nice.
yeah, some of the nicest
Yeah.
people you'll
Yeah,
ever
and
meet,
it's because
right?
they get all their rage out playing like tech death metal riffs,
That's
and
right.
blast beats.
So yeah, D, you're openly non-binary, and the band's been pretty vocal about the queer identity in punk spaces. How does being part of the LGBTQ plus community shape the way you guys show up on stage, in your writing on stage?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I think for me, like I never really go out of my way to be like, hey, I'm here, I'm queer kind of thing, but I don't hide it either. And I feel that for me, it's very much a visibility thing for especially like young people who are like, you know, maybe they want to get into music, or maybe they just like lack good queer role models in their lives. I just want to be that person that's like, you can be queer and you can do this stuff, and that
For
does
sure.
not matter.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I feel like very much, and I have tons of like, when we play, especially all ages shows, I'll get kids like of all ages coming up to me being like, that was so cool. Like, you know, like you're so awesome. And like, just really excited to meet somebody who maybe they don't necessarily in their lives. And I think that's one thing we've always been really careful about too. Like, we want people to come and talk to us after our shows. We want to, you know, have discussions with people and meet people, because I think that's one way that you show up for your community, is being open to talking to somebody and open to hearing their experiences, or, you know, being that person that they can be like, oh, I saw somebody who like is like me, and they're doing a thing that I think is really cool. So yeah, so I think that's kind of how,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, well put. Have you noticed any like personal challenges and obstacles regarding that? And
Yeah, I mean, you know, overall, not really. The biggest obstacle that I run into actually sometimes when we're on tour is finding a bathroom that I most likely won't get hurt in. But for the most part, like, I've almost never had somebody in the music scene be rude to me or like gay bash me or anything like that. And most people are like extremely open and like very accepting. In my personal life, sure, I have experienced some of that stuff. But I feel really thankful that I have like a great bandmate who's like, who will go and check the bathroom out and be like, it's single stall, the door locks, you know? And I feel like especially the Edmonton music scene is really open, and pretty much everybody that I've met is super cool about it. So yeah, music life, I haven't really run into a lot of problems. Yeah, and personal life, you know, some here and there, but overall, like, I think you just find your people, and if they accept you, that's awesome. You hold on to those people.
Nice, nice. You guys were mentioning earlier, but do you guys have any bands in particular that you work with or that you like to play shows with and maybe kind of promote similar messages or vibes on stage, I guess?
Well, our mutual friend, Bad Action Hero.
That's right.
They're
That's
good.
right. Shout out to Bad Action Hero. They were on our first live stream ever last year. Hopefully they come back soon here. We miss you guys.
We miss you too.
Hi, Dave.
We want to do a show with you sometime soon, but you're too busy playing sweet shows with Ignite. So once that's over, give us a shout.
Yeah, there's also, we just recently played with Fulfillment. Was their band out in Calgary. And they have very, very similar values to us. And they just go so hard. If you ever get an opportunity to see them play, they're awesome. Yeah, super chill guys.
And they love professional wrestling, so
Yes.
I always
Which
appreciate
Bert loves.
chatting with them about that.
Yeah.
Right on. Anyone else? Any other, even maybe genres and bands that you guys don't necessarily play with? Is there any other bands in the local scene that you guys really enjoy and maybe you want to shout out and see on the scene here?
Mercy Funk played your wedding.
Yeah, Mercy Funk, if they're watching, Mercy Funk is by far my wife's favorite local band. And they're one of my favorites as well. Really good people and great music. I guess I would also shout out Truster, who I'm wearing their t-shirt. If you want like extremely loud, hard, like heart-destroying music, you should check them out.
And of course, Cletus, Fifi, and Spotless Mind, whom we're playing with June 6th, next Saturday at Black Bar.
June 6th, Black Bar. You guys heard it. Right on. Yeah. Absolutely, guys. Yeah, that's another good question, too, is you guys have played all over, you've done a few shows all over Western Canada here since you guys have been playing since 2019. Is that right?
Yeah,
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, so out of all those shows, all that time, what's the funniest, weirdest, or most we should have not have survived that story from the road?
I mean, it wasn't a matter of survival, but Kamloops.
Yeah, Kamloops that's our wildest one.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
Sure. So to lay the scene, it was we had our old drummer Q with us, and he was going to drive separate. So DOA, we actually mentioned DOA earlier. We got on a festival with DOA. It was in Princeton, BC, and so we're like, great, like we'll make the drive out to Princeton, BC. It's a 12-hour drive. Maybe we can break the trip up and get a second show in Kamloops. So through a bunch of different people, we booked this show at kind of a bar, like kind of a neighborhood pub. But thankfully, it was across the street from the venue we originally tried to book at. So we're in this neighborhood pub. We get in there, and they're like, yeah, come on in, play, great. There's no PA system. We have a karaoke speaker you can plug into.
You're just going to shout really loud.
Yeah.
And we didn't have any microphones.
No.
That was it. So we didn't have a mic. You brought a mic.
We had one spare microphone.
We had
and
one
cable.
microphone, one cable, but we didn't have a stand.
Yeah.
And so we're talking to the people at this neighborhood pub, like, where can we go? Or like, do you have a mic stand? Where could we get a mic stand? And they were like, there's an open mic up the street.
Yeah.
So we traipse up there. We're like, hi, can we borrow your microphone stand? They're like, no, we need it for our open mic. Leave us alone. And then we look across the street and we see this venue, the Blue Grotto, that we tried to book in at. So I knew the name of the booker there. It was a guy, Puppy.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey.
We thought his name was, I think on his email it was Dave.
Dave?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, are we looking? Yeah.
Yeah, and then we walked up to these like really like hard biker looking dudes who were sitting outside the venue, and we were like, hey, we're looking for Dave. And this one crusty old guy was like, why?
It's like, well, we're on my side. We're from Edmonton. We're playing across the street, and there's no mic stands. We're hoping maybe we can borrow a mic stand. I messaged you on Facebook, and he's like, oh, yeah, hey, Puppy, nice to meet you.
Yeah, and he was
Yeah,
like,
you
call
can
me
have a
Puppy.
mic stand. And so we got a mic stand. We went down to the like kind of sketchy basement of this venue. We got a mic stand. Great. Quentin shows up, and we're like, boy, Quentin, we have a story for you. And then Quentin's unloading all his gear, and he's like, I have no cymbals.
Or sticks. He didn't have any
No sticks,
either.
and I think no cymbal stands.
Yeah.
He was like, I forgot him back in Edmonton. Crap. And so you and Q went back across the street and
Yeah.
were like, hey, puppy.
Yeah, I was like, okay, man, you're gonna come and meet Puppy, and we're gonna fix this. So we like went back there. We were like, hey, man, like I'm so sorry. You know, our drummer just showed up. Here he is. His name's Quentin. Like, is there any way you could loan us like a cymbal and maybe like a cymbal stand? And he was like, oh yeah, there's probably something. So he like took us back down to the sketchy basement in the bottom of his bar, and it was just like going through like, I don't know, it was like House of Leaves, where like the corridors just kept going. Like, it was like you're just going deeper and deeper into this thing, and we like crossed into another building. There's like this huge like undeveloped like basement. It was so like kind of creepy and like weird. And then finally we get to this like room that's all like decked out to be like a DJ space. And Puppy like leans in and is like, hey, can I borrow some stuff? And this guy who's just like in there doing a DJ set alone was like, sure. And so we like borrowed, I think like literally a hi-hat.
Yeah, like a hi-hat and a
Yeah.
hi-hat stand. I think that's all Q had.
Yeah. And we brought it back to the pub, and we set it up with the karaoke speaker and the one microphone that we had, and we just like played to this like extremely empty bar that was only filled with like middle-aged regulars.
And they were honestly so receptive.
They were. We were like, this is not going to go over well.
Yeah, like they're going to hate us. Like talking about being in your face, we're like, okay, like this might be one of the crowds we piss off.
Yeah.
But it was Canada Day, so people had been, imbibing or hanging out. And it was actually, they were super receptive. Like they were just stoked to have live music, which
Yeah.
is something I've grown to appreciate playing in this band. Is like here in Edmonton, we take for granted that there's 20 shows happening on a single night. Like you can choose your specific genre, your specific venue, whatever, if you want to go see live music. Whereas in some smaller towns, like there might only be 20 shows a year. So, or people like if they're not totally tapped into the local music scene, they might only see live music a few times a year. So when they do, like they don't really care what it is. They're just stoked someone's there playing music for them.
Well, now you guys know you got a live show every week here, Wednesdays at 8 p.m.
That's
Nice
right.
and easy. And also, if you check out our Facebook page, The Basement Frequency, you guys will see we share all kinds of local shows and events and everything that's going on in Edmonton. We try and stay in a loop and keep you guys informed as well, too. So, also, if you guys are interested and you want to do a little bit of your own promo, cross-promotion here, we do have it's called the Basement Frequency Basement Frequency Backstage. And it's kind of just our local group here. We got for all kinds of performers, event coordinators, everything like that, to share your music and everything. So make sure you join that and like our Facebook page. Make sure to like these guys on Facebook. And what other social medias you guys on?
So yeah, we're on Facebook, on my side, 780 on Facebook. On Instagram, we are on_my_side 780. We're also on TikTok, if you're young, on my side, 780. And then you can also always get us at onmyside.bandcamp.com if you want to hear the tunes.
That's awesome. Make sure to check out Born and Buried. They just released it in April here. So, and also June, you said June 6th? at
June
Black Bar.
6th, at Black Bar.
Yeah, make sure you guys are out there checking that out too. Definitely get out to all the live shows you guys can. And if you can't make it there, or if you're not doing anything else on a Wednesday night, throw us on here. So next week, I believe we have Western Death Ballads. So there's some really awesome, cool folk stuff there. Yeah, you guys have anything else you guys want to plug or promote here?
No, thank you so much for supporting local music. Really appreciated.
Yeah, thank you for having
Awesome.
us.
Awesome. If you guys could leave these the viewers with just one statement about music, about you guys, one kind of message to convey to the viewers here, what would you guys say?
No, you go first.
Just be in a band with your friends. Like there's nothing that's more rewarding than just like forcing your friends to come to your tiny basement every single week and play music, and it'll be the best. So yeah, if you've been thinking about you want to do music with somebody, just like make your friends play music with you.
And if you
Please.
don't have friends to play music, I think the best thing you can do is go out and see live music. There are so many things that want to keep us separate and siloed in our own homes. Physically go out to a show, physically meet someone, chat with people. Our similarities outnumber our differences. If you want to get involved in music, come introduce yourself, be involved. There's no real barrier to access. Show up, even if you don't have the cover charge to one of our shows, we'll still let you in for free. Just let us know and make some connections.
Very well said. Very well said. Yeah. Get out to the live shows and start your own bands, even if it's just, in a shitty basement. And I mean, this all started with just a couple super small combo amps there and just, some jams in the basement. And now here we are. So
That's all you need.
yeah, and now we get to rub shoulders with all the highest class local performers Edmonton has to offer. Oh, we almost missed our awesome, really fun question here.
Oh boy, awesome,
Yeah.
really fun question.
Yeah, this one's just for fun here. If a cosmic entity appeared mid-set and informed you guys that On My Side has been chosen as Earth's official ambassadors to the Intergalactic Punk Federation, what's the first thing you teach all these aliens about punk on Earth before they accidentally start a war with it?
Oh. Wow.
Our similarities outnumber our differences. Even if you're an alien, I'm sure we can find common ground. Please don't destroy us.
That's pretty good.
What about you, D? What do you want to teach these aliens about punk here?
I would teach them that punk is an extremely wide category of many people, many different colors and stripes, and it's the best genre if you want to be seen. Play punk music.
Awesome. Yeah, once again, well said. Very well said. You catch these guys at June 6th at Black Bar here. I really hope you guys do and get out and see all their shows, like them on all the social medias. Check out their new album on Bandcamp there, Born and Buried. Yeah, that about wraps it up for tonight. My name's Dale, and these have been your local legends On My Side.
Thanks, everybody.
Hope you guys enjoyed the set and the interview here. We'll be back next week, like I said, with Western Death Ballads. And yeah, keep on keeping on and enjoying the local scene here. My name's Dale. Stay loud, everybody.
We can leave the Christmas lights up till January. This is our place we make through. The gasoline haze, mysterious way about your deal. Haven't known you 20 seconds. 20 years, freaking Taylor Swift, you know. Can I go where you go? Can we always leave this coast forever and ever and I? Take me out, take me home. and gentlemen, will you please stand? With every guitar string straw on my hand, I'll take this magnetic force of a man to be my lover. And my heart's been borrowed and yours has been blue. All's well that ends up with you. Swear to be your dramatic and true to be my lover. And you'll say all your dirtiest jokes for me. And at every table I save you a save. Lover, can I go where you go? Can we always leave this coast forever and ever? And I take me high, take me home. You're mine, you're mine, you're mine. Darling, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine. Darling, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine. Motherfucking lover. Next song is called Disposable. If you're a waste of skin, just like me, this one's for you. I pray.